Hey, what's going on YouTube? That's Teasy here, just bringing you guys an update video on my Glock 19 MOS. I was finally able to go out and pick up a Trijicon RMR. No, it's not the one I originally wanted, but I actually like this version, so I went ahead and picked it up anyway. So you guys have seen this Glock 19 before. It is the MOS. My last video was on this model. And really what I want to talk about now is the Trijicon RMR that I have mounted on here. So this is the Trijicon RMR 05. It has a 9 MOA dot, and it came in green. So the reason why I picked this one up was mainly because it had the green dot, which I like a whole lot, as opposed to the dual illuminated red dots. And like I said, at some point in time, I am going to get an RMR 06 or the 07. I still haven't decided on which one yet. But those are the adjustable red dot models. So they've actually got the manual adjustment, plus or minus on each side, and you can brighten or dim them. With this model, it is essentially activated by light, any natural light, sunlight, indoor lighting, and things like that will work well with this model. And so you guys can see, I'll go ahead and pull this out for you. The firearm is unloaded, but you can see there you've got your green dot and how it matches up well with your sight picture. So, in using this, I've had an opportunity to put about 400 to 500 rounds down range in the past couple of days. And there is a learning curve. For me, I'm so used to just picking up my sights and firing, and using a system like this, it slows me down a little bit. So it can be a little frustrating, but I am starting to see a difference as far as tightening up my groups, and I've actually been able to speed up a little bit. Now, with that being said, I'm not as fast with using a red dot like I would be, well, in this case, a green dot. I'm not as fast as I would be in picking up your traditional iron sights. But with that being said, it's something that people are starting to go more and more to, using optics on their firearms. And I finally said that I wanted to try it. So that's what I'm doing. And if anything, if I don't like it, I can just take this off and go back to my traditional iron sights. But I am getting better. It's going to take a little time. But anyway, let's kind of get into the optic and how it's mounted. Now with this, when you purchase a Glock MOS, the Trijicon does not supply the screws that you need to mount on here. You actually have to go out and purchase your own screws. And for this particular model, Trijicon offers an MOS mounting plate, and it comes with the screws that you need. And I believe they're a 6x32 screw that are 3/8 of an inch long. What I found out was that the actual MOS mounting screws will work on here, and they fit in pretty good. The only downside is that they're recessed into the optic. So I don't necessarily recommend using these. They do work. I would recommend that you guys go out and purchase the proper screws for this. However, these do work. And like I said, I put about 400 or 500 rounds down range. They haven't come loose. I've checked them. They're remaining pretty tight, and so far so good. I have seen some videos where people have not used the right screws, and they popped off and hit them in the face. Especially using I want to say it's the Glock 40, which is the 10 millimeter long slide version of the MOS Glock. And I know a couple of people personally that it has happened to. So I'm just waiting on the mounting plate to come with those screws. And once those do come in, I'm going to switch this out, re-zero it, and use the right screws. So this is the dual illuminated model. So it has the tritium and the fiber optic insert here. And then once again, so you guys can kind of see how that looks with the green dot. I really, really do like this setup a whole lot. So there, you guys can see that really well there. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'll try and answer those as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. Peace.